Let's finish up Godzilla madness with Godzilla King of the Monsters. So basically, this is the continuation of the Godzilla 2014 movie. And basically, Legendary decided to create their own monster cinematic universe called the Monsterverse. And cinematic universes are popular ever since the MCU got super popular with the Avengers, and other studios try to replicate it. For Legendary, it makes sense. Toho has been doing it since the 60s with their monsters, combining monsters like Rodan, Mothra, other things Varan, kinda Godzilla. They combined them before into movies like a shared universe, even though some are real not connected. But they have done it, so it makes sense for MonsterVerse to do it. And this time, Godzilla is not alone. They have brought Mothra, King Ghidorah, and Rodan to the mix in one giant monster brawl. Now, coincidentally, Godzilla King Monsters shares the same name as the English redub of the first movie, which added actor Raymond Burr. I'm going to talk about that soon. Anyway, basically years pass and Godzilla hasn't really been seen since the Muto battle in San Francisco, and basically this family has a tragedy. The Russells have a tragedy, and they lost someone, and basically they're separate now. So basically the mother has a device called the Orca, which can kind of communicate with monsters, and she decides, you know what, let's release the monsters, because that is such a smart move. And basically she kind of frees some monsters and even frees King Ghidorah. So now basically monsters are fighting for the alpha and monsters are free, destroying cities, because this girl decided, yay, let's free the monsters. And she's basically the dumbest character in the movie. She costed millions of lives, the mother. She cost millions of lives and property damage because she freed the monsters. And are you insane? Mothra I can't understand, because I think Mothra is pretty chill. She's cool, I guess. And Godzilla is, even Godzilla, who is kind of heroic in these movies, is basically just kind of makes a mess at times. He kind of caused a tsunami because he's a clumsy guy. But anyway, the monsters are free and they just kind of travel in this plane. Now, I'm mixed on this, more mixed on King of the Monsters, because at times it's really good. It looks beautiful at times, gorgeous. They really play up that the monsters are beautiful creatures, but at times the movie is just so dumb. The characters are like at least with Aaron Terrell Johnson's character, he's just there. He doesn't really annoy you. Most of the characters here are just kind of annoying, and the only really one I like is Ken Watanabe. Basically, I don't hate the father Madison, but the other characters yeah, why are you here? Basically, and the mother is the worst, because why would you free a three-headed dragon willingly? Because it nature improves. Come on, girl, what are you doing? So basically they need Godzilla to stop Ghidorah, because Ghidorah is a false titan and things. The story is it's kind of a big budget show movie, really. It's nothing special. They just story is just created so the monsters can really fight. It's nothing special. It does talk about the nature a lot, so it does keep Godzilla's nature aspect there. But the movie as a whole, it's kind of mixed in the story department and the character department. Action and effects and music, I do really like it. King of the Monsters is a step down for sure. I don't hate it, and I can see why people hate it. I can see why people love it. Me, I'm more in the middle, because the human characters are dumb-dumbs. A lot of dumb things happen, but when there's awesome action, there's awesome action. And now that concludes the main Godzilla Madness lineup. What will follow next? Before I decided that I'm gonna do a 12-part Kong marathon, which talks about all the King Kong movies, which will include King Kong vs. Godzilla again. But this time I'm gonna be reviewing the American version by Universal Studios or Universal International. Then I'm gonna be doing a bonus Godzilla Madness marathon, where I talk about the re-edits and some special things. So I'm gonna be talking about so far. I think I'm gonna be talking about the Raymond Burr Godzilla 1956 one, Gigantus the Fire Monster, the Italian re-edit of Godzilla, Kozilla. That's gonna be interesting. Godzilla 1985, the re-edit of Return of Godzilla, also starring Raymond Burr, and maybe I'll do some specials like Godzilla vs. Charles Barkley, Godzilla vs. Evangelion. So, stay tuned. But next time, let's give Kong a chance before we dive into more Godzilla.